Hey Ambassadors, guess who's back? This guy! Welcome to today's edition of What's on My Mind. So glad to be back. It was a good month of rest in July, but I'm happy to be back, and wow, do I have something for you. I was reading this book, I finished it, I was reading this book, and it really helped me to see the love of God in a different way. Okay, think of the book of Hosea in the Bible, the book of Hosea in the Bible meets the Song of Songs. Okay, you know the book of Hosea writes about God showing the people of Israel how even though they've been unfaithful, he loves them unconditionally. He loves them passionately, right? That's the book of Hosea. So whenever I read that book, I think I've read it once in my life, but it was a hard book to read, right? As a man, you think, my wife being unfaithful time after time after time, and I have to love her. So I pictured it this way. That God says, okay, you're going to marry this woman, Gomer, and you're going to love her no matter what. She's going to be unfaithful to you, but you're going to love her no matter what. And I picture the Hosea going, what? Okay, you said it. So he marries her, and then she's unfaithful, and God says, go get her. It's like, okay, I guess. And then he brings her back, loves her, right? She's unfaithful again. It's like, go get her. It's like, okay, I guess. And this goes on and on and on, right? So in this book, now we're bringing in the Song of Songs. In this book, the main character, the man, was a successful author. At the beginning of the book, he's engaged to this beautiful woman who's perfect for him. He's successful. She's successful. They're going to come together and just have a successful life. But this woman comes in, she's a drug addict, she's a woman of the street, a woman of questionable reputation, and then suddenly he falls for her. And in the natural, in his mind, it's like, it doesn't make sense for me to love this woman when I have this perfect woman over here. But he can't help himself. And eventually he gets this idea, it's like, I think this is of God. I think me loving this woman who's a drug addict and of the street, I think it's of God, but it doesn't make sense to him. Well, finally, he can't help himself. He has to break up with the perfect woman and love this woman because he believes that, not only does he believe it's of God, but like everything in him says, I love this woman like I believe Jesus loved the church. All right? This book is Christian based, right? So he loves her, and she keeps leaving him for drugs and for another man, but he keeps chasing her. But here's the thing. He doesn't chase her like reluctantly. He chases her with the love of Jesus, with the love of God beating in his heart, so that he has to go to her. He has to let her know how he loves her. He has to rescue her. He has to provide for her. In spite of everything she's doing, he has to do that because his love for her is just overwhelming everything else. And even though she's doing all these things that in the natural would make us go, ooh, yeah, how can we, cut her loose? His heart says, no, I love her and I need to love her. And I want to love her. But here's the thing. There is a passage in the book where he's trying to describe his love for this woman. And that's where the Song of Songs came in. It's like the writing was taken directly from the Song of Songs. And I want you to hear this, ambassadors, because I received it for myself. That in spite of my ugliness, in spite of my sin, in spite of my messing up, Jesus isn't up there going, okay, I guess I have to love you because my father said I have to love you. It's like, oh, no. It's like this. I love you so passionately. I love you so completely that when you look at me, Jesus is saying this, when you look at me, my heart just beats out of my chest. My knees go weak. And it's like my mind explodes with my love for you. And I can't help it. I love you that way. I love you that way. I love you that way. And I will pursue you no matter what you do. I will love you no matter what you do. I will rescue you no matter what you do. No matter how far you run away from me, I will come after you. And I will love you. And I will love you. And I will love you. And ambassadors, that's the way I see the Lord's love for me now. And I pray that this causes you to read the Song of Songs again and maybe see it from that viewpoint, that regardless of what you've done, regardless of what you're doing. The Lord doesn't just love you. It's like he passionately loves you. He's crazy about you. I mean, you are the apple of his eye. You are the focus of his heart. You are constantly the main character in his thoughts. And he's always going to come after you. He's always going to love you. He's always going to rescue you, right? He's always going to be there for you, and he's always going to be there with you, all right? Yeah, ambassadors, that was cool. I hope that blessed you. So glad to be back. Hey, I'm going to be at Frisco this week, and NRH will be in good hands with Howard and Philippa. Remember, we're starting service at 10 a.m. So, I'm sorry, 10:30, not 10 a.m. Where did I get that from? 10:30. So we'll start the ambassador meeting about 9:15. Show up early. It's going to be good. I love you guys. See you soon. The Lord loves you, and so do I. But he loves you more. All right, bye.